All right, y'all. No, this is not the same shirt. I have not been wearing the same shirt, okay? I just decided that once the video got too long, I was going to cut it. That's just where we at, okay? So with that, this is Journey with Wendy, and I'm Wendy. And I have been doing a 3-part series. I just realized right now that it's a 3-part series. And I've been showing you how you can become like me and be an entrepreneur and get your business license and whatever else that it is that you need to do. But you have to go back, okay? I know some people don't want to go back because they want to move ahead. But this video is not going to talk about anything that I discussed in videos 1 or 2. So you're going to have to go watch videos 1 and 2. And you're going to have to really watch the whole way through, because if not, you're going to miss some stuff. So with that, if you're new to my channel, please watch a couple 2-3 videos, boo. So that way you can know what I'm about. Then hit the subscribe button and that bell notification for all notifications. That way you know when I'm posting new videos, okay? So if you've been here since day one, I really appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you. So after you've done everything that I said, I suggest that you do it all, like I said, in video 1, and then all in video 2. And so now, once you have your business license and all that other stuff, now you want to find you a reputable wholesaler. It depends on, where you're going, or like what niche you're going into. So for me, mine is t-shirts. And so what I did was, I actually Googled it. I Googled, wholesale t-shirts, and, I, researched it for a few hours, but that's not true. So I researched it for, maybe 30 minutes or something like that. And so then I found a guy that produced like his top 5 wholesale companies. And so I also went on YouTube as well. But what I was noticing was like a lot of people were partial to who they like. And so I couldn't really get, what I was looking for. And so that's where I would suggest that you guys start. I would start with YouTube, and I would start with Google, and then merge the two, because the people that I go through for shirts, I didn't hear anybody speak about them at all. Okay, like nobody was talking about this company. Nobody was like, hey, go check these guys out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, these people are good. Like nobody was saying that. Like it took the Google search that I found. It took him, I think it was a guy. Anyway, it was a blog that I found, and on his blog, he was talking about heat presses, and he was talking about a whole, I don't remember, I don't remember his blog, so I didn't write it down. I just took the information and I bounced, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be like, I can't credit him. That is a shame. But hey, it happens. But I like to try to give credit, give honor to whom honor is due and credit to whom credit is due. I know that that's not the scripture, but I should, I'm going to work on that for you guys, because that ain't right. He or she did their hard on, they did their work, and here I am just eating off their stuff. Anyway, so, it is what it is. It happens, but mine was not intentional. Anywho, I digress. So you have to figure out, where you're going to get your stuff from. So if you're going to do hair extensions, are you going to go to, Malaysia or Brazil or China or India? Are you going to go to these places in search of, the ultimate hair? Like, are you going to do that? Like, what are you going to do? Like lip glosses. Are you going to make your own lip glosses? Are you going to get with a company? Okay. And if you get with that company, are they tested on animals? Do they have an allergy policy? Like, and what I mean by allergy policy, like what's the ingredients in there? Are they all natural? Are they synthetic? Are they man-made? Do you get my point? So if you're going to do eyelashes, what kind of glue are you going to offer? Is it going to be an econo glue? Like, is it going to be like a regular glue? It all depends on what you want. And there's so many people on YouTube that are doing, so many different things that I can't really run it down for you. I can just tell you what I did. So I sat down for about 30 minutes. It might have been 2 hours. 30 minutes to 2 hours, somewhere in there. And I was like, okay, after I figured out what I was going to do. So as I'm getting my business stuff together, I'm still researching. So, like I said, the people that I was looking at was Stan Banks. He's on YouTube. Big Brando, he's on YouTube. T-shirt chick, she's on YouTube. Pigtails and something, they're on YouTube. Cutting up vinyl, they're on YouTube. Yeah, so after doing that research, for Stan Banks and for Big Brando, basically what they were doing was they were doing Heat Press Nation. So I was like, yeah, Heat Press Nation, whoa, we're gonna do it. I did it too. I jumped out there with Heat Press Nation, and then it wasn't anything that they did wrong. Like, they didn't do anything wrong. They were just like, hey, we want to make sure that it's not fraudulent activity on your card. So, we're going to, take some small deposits and we're going to put it back. You just have to confirm it. So, that's kind of the same thing that PayPal does too when you open up a new PayPal account. So I was like, I don't want to do that, because I was so antsy at that point. Like, I was like, I'm done. So, Tracy's Place too. Tracy's Place is who I found as well. And so I picked up the Power Press from the recommendation of Tracy's Place. And I saw her press a shirt and so on and so forth and all this other stuff. So did that. The vinyl that I got, Reyes Enterprises, something like that. No, it wasn't Reyes. It was another guy. I did it again, guys. Anyway, this other guy, he referred, his people to this other company because he does like vinyl decals. So he does, can you see it? Like that vinyl up there. I didn't get it from him, but the vinyl that's up there, and that's the kind of vinyl that he does. And so, he was like, go to this place. And so, I was like, well, I'm going to go to that place and I'm going to see what they're talking about. Because I felt like I had been burned by Heat Press Nation. But that really wasn't the truth. I was just wanted to jump out the whip, okay? So I ordered my first order of shirts. I ordered 36 shirts. And they were all short sleeve shirts. And it was about $100 something, something like that. It was very cheap. Yeah, it was very cheap. And then, so then I got the vinyl from where he stated to get the vinyl from. All HTV, heat transfer vinyl. I got all heat transfer vinyl. I started to go through Amazon for the heat transfer vinyl, but it was going to be too expensive. And then, it wasn't like name brand. So I was like, well, I don't really want to chance it. And then something happened, then, then what? So I ordered all the vinyl from there. And so I want to say it was like $80 for like 36 different pieces of vinyl. Like, I didn't get any rolls of vinyl. And so, so that's what I have been doing. And then a couple of weeks later, I ordered another order of shirts. And this time they were all long sleeve shirts and or hoodies. There may have been a couple, I think there was a couple short sleeve shirts, but it wasn't as many as before. So again, I ordered another 36 pieces, 36 articles. And that total came out to be like $283, something like that. And they're, so like this baseball, raglan tee, Bella canvas. I ordered Next Level Apparel, Anvil, Gilded, what's the name of this? Yeah, Bella canvas. Yeah. And I ordered some other brands as well. So then this time, because before I just got like my size, my daughter's size, a couple of sizes for my nephews, and that was it. Like, I didn't get any other sizes. But this time I kind of branched out a little bit more. So I got everything from like a child small to large. And then I got adult small to large as well. And so that's then from there, because I have a huge order coming up, I actually bought 10 yards. Yeah, wait, 10 yards? Yeah, 20 by 5 yards. So 20 by 10 yards of Sizer, Caesar, heat transfer, foil, no, metal. Yeah, metal gold vinyl. And so that itself was like $80, but I got it on for Black Friday. So that's what I have been trying to do. I've been trying to, because with the holidays coming around, a lot of these companies are having sales. And so by the time this video comes up, well, this series of videos comes up, you'll be coming up on the, you know, Christmas Eve, after Christmas, New Year's Day type sale. So all these companies are, they're in the festive mood. So, go ahead and start getting your vinyl. So if you know for sure that you want to get a t-shirt business, the vinyl that I'm using right now is Caesar vinyl. I've heard people use Stahl. I've heard people use Thermoflex, and I have some vinyl coming that I like a sample packet of vinyl. And then also with the t-shirts as well, like I did a sample order of t-shirts. Like I already knew, like, so what I did was, because I buy a lot of t-shirts, well, I was buying a lot of t-shirts, so I went with the brands that I had or brands that I thought that I wanted to use. So I already knew that Gildad was a good shirt, you know what I'm saying, because I have a lot of Gildad shirts. I had like one Next Level shirt. I had one Bella Canvas shirt. And I think I have like an American Apparel shirt. And these are the names that I'm mentioning are the brands that are out there. I hadn't heard anything about Fruit of the Loom. So I wasn't going to go there with that, or Hanes or Jerseys. So basically what I did was I went to my closet. No lie. I went to my closet and I searched my hoodies and I saw, okay, well, the biggest name that kept coming up for my hoodies was Gildad. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to get some Gildad shirts. And so just, by trial and error, especially with my senior pastor, trial and error, you know what I'm saying? Like, I found out what people would like. And I also found out what people didn't like. But I appreciate that because, he'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that because it's not like, because some people are like, oh, well, I like it, but they really don't like it. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate that. And so, now I know kind of what quality to stay away from, or not necessarily stay away from, but to market more towards women, if that makes sense. So like Bella Canvas, for example, I was watching some guy's YouTube channel and he said it too. He was like, Bella Canvas is a good company, but you want to make sure that you're very watchful of what you get from Bella Canvas. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I found that out. So like for me, I would market Bella Canvas more towards a woman, you know what I mean? And like Gildad, I will market that more towards a man, you know what I mean? So there's, pros and cons with everything. So, but you have to do what works for you. You have to do what works for, what you're trying to do and what you want to do for your business. And so with that, this has been part 3 of the series. Not sure if it's the final one. I don't know. We'll just, play it by ear and see how it goes. But new videos are posted every Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes on Wednesday, depending on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And if you liked this series, make sure that you go ahead and give it a thumbs up and, comment down below. So that way, we're on the same page and you like, oh, but if you didn't like it, then don't be like you liked it if you didn't like it. Okay. And so with that, yes, this is a shirt that I made, Warrior. It's got a scripture on the back. And if you want this shirt, you can go and get this shirt by going to Etsy, Faith and Favor Designs, all together. I don't know why Etsy just went it all together. I don't know, boo. Anyway, Faith and Favor Designs on Etsy. Purchase some. Turnaround time is 1 to 3 business days. And I get it out to you. And with that, you know what that means? That your girl is out.